So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Today is gonna be our last day in Taiwan. Tomorrow we are going back to Shanghai. Actually, my wife and I, we don't really want to go back to Shanghai, but sometimes you just don't live for yourself, right? Especially the Lunar New Year is coming, and all of my family members, they all live in Shanghai, so we have to go back. And actually it takes a lot of effort and hassle to go back to mainland China right now. So first of all, you have to get your COVID checked. So yesterday we went to one of the hospital here in Taiwan, which cost us around 6,000 Taiwan dollar per person to just get a COVID check. Yes, and then tomorrow we're gonna fly back to Shanghai, and also we can't go back home directly. They also have a 14 days quarantine, so probably gonna stay in one of the hotel in Shanghai. We'll see how the hotel looks like. So yeah, basically I guess that's pretty much it for our life here in Taiwan. So I've been living here for almost more than 6 months. I really enjoy my life here, and hopefully one day I can settle down here. So right now we're just gonna quickly have our breakfast and then drive to Hsinchu, so we can return the car back to my uncle-in-law. And on our way there, we're probably just gonna make one last stop at Hsinchu Zoo. So I'm just gonna have a quick trip over there, enjoy our last day here in Taiwan, and then after that probably just gonna take the train back to Taipei, and tomorrow we have a flight to catch. Hey guys, right now we are finally in Hsinchu City. Just parked our car. Right now we are walking toward the Hsinchu Zoo. So before we came here, recently I heard that a lot of Taiwanese, they think Hsinchu is probably one of the most boring cities here in Taiwan, probably just because they don't have a lot of stuff to do. But anyways, I was like, at least Hsinchu got a zoo, you know. Not a lot of cities in Taiwan have a zoo. Maybe Taipei has a zoo and Hsinchu has one, and that's basically it, I think. But after we just got here, I found out that literally almost everyone is in this area, and it's really difficult to find a parking site. So yeah, maybe people just don't have anything else to do, so they all end up in this area. So maybe that is one of the reasons people think Hsinchu is probably quite boring. So yeah, let's find out if Hsinchu is indeed one of the most boring cities here in Taiwan, shall we? Okay guys, right now we just get inside of the park. Just judging based on the map, I don't think this zoo is very big. And yeah, they have several kinds of animals, and the ticket price is like 50 Taiwan dollars. So yeah, it's a small park inside the city center. So right now we are at the hippo section. Yeah, that one is indeed a big ass hippo. So he is more than 30 years old now. So he is even older than me.
Can you see I'm driving the sleigh? Or was it the Grinch and he got away? Caravans alone, not acting afraid. Never get a white Christmas, but today
We just spent an hour inside the park. Definitely not the biggest park I have ever visited. It's pretty small inside the city center of Hsinchu, but it still got a variety of animal here, like tigers, monkeys, bears, horses, and ostrich, etc., etc. So if you are an animal person or if you have kids, it's still worth checking out. But I guess it's not an iconic place for Hsinchu. But if you ask me what is the iconic spot for Hsinchu, I really don't know. Maybe I would just come here, you know. Find a street market next to the park, so I guess we're just gonna get some food over here and maybe get some Hsinchu meatball since that's pretty famous here. So just ordered a seafood squid soup. We got some squid, some bamboo shoots. Let's try it. Yeah, I like it. The squid is very tender and a little bit spicy, but it's nice. Just finished our soup, so let's just keep walking and see what else they got. Just got some fried bird eggs. Yeah, it's good. Right now we just switched to another vendor here and we ordered some rice noodle and again another squid soup. This one is kind of different from the other one, I guess. It's not spicy but a little bit sour, and you get some diced bamboo shoots, and also instead of get some squid you got some like squid meatball. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let me quickly try their rice noodles. Not only tastes very good, it also smells pretty decent. And it's not very oily, so yeah, I like it. Since it's still fairly early, we're just gonna walk around this track field, do some exercise, cause we got plenty of food back in that street market. So yeah, I guess one of the things I will miss about Taiwan after I go back to Shanghai is definitely street markets here. I mean, we do have some street markets in Shanghai, but I've never go there probably because I feel like most of the street markets are designed toward travelers instead of locals. But here in Taiwan, street markets are extremely popular, even among locals. So during the weekdays or weekend, if you want to grab some food, you can always go to this local street market, right? And even if you don't want to eat anything, you can still go there. They got other stuff worth checking out, such as some like arcade centers, and also you can buy a lot of stuff. I feel like street markets here, they're like those down-to-earth, open-door version of shopping mall, you know? Not very high-end. You won't find a lot of fancy stuff, but you can find some interesting stuff worth checking out. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss Taiwan after I go back to Shanghai, guys. Some of you may probably will say, hey, why not just keep staying in Taiwan forever? But it doesn't work like that way, you know? You can't just find your favorite spot and then tell your family, hey, I'm just gonna stay there forever and goodbye. It doesn't work that way. Maybe in the West you can do that, but I feel like in the East, especially in China, still in my generation, we're not there yet. You don't live for yourself. Sometimes you live for your family, you know. So yeah, I guess I still need to go back, but hopefully in the future I can find more time to stay here and maybe eventually settle here in this wonderful island. But for the past several months, I really enjoy my life here. I have a great time and I see the future here. So yeah, Taiwan definitely got a bright future for sure.